Okay, so I'm taking my time because I want to announce once again that you remember that we have a treasure hunt today. You have to find a photo of the new host of WhatsApp Lagos somewhere on the Nigerian Info app. Now, when you find it, click on it, fill the requested details, and submit. The fastest finger wins 5,000 naira. So good luck. The hunt lasts for 30 minutes. Winner will be announced on socials, Facebook, and Twitter.
Okay, well, it's still WhatsApp Lagos, and we are live streaming right now. So you can watch us on our YouTube. We are live on Facebook, Nigeria Info 99.3, and of course on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. We are streaming live, so you can go ahead and watch so that you can be part of the conversation. Now, for those who have been listening from the other side, I did say we were going to talk about the hashtag Jackpa situation. Why are we all leaving in droves? I mean, take a walk down to the Canadian VFS office somewhere off Freedom Way. The number of people that you see there. Go to the average American embassy right now. Go to, the UK High Commission. You will see people, and I'm not just talking about in Lagos, in Abuja. And you wonder, where's everybody going? But then you can't just also ask that question without talking about other reasons.
Yes.
Now, I was talking to somebody yesterday, and the person just said, I think I'm beginning to tinker on this issue of jackpotting because I'm tired. She was having a little bit of a road rage. Let me say that. She's one of the poshest people I know. She's somebody I used to tease as I just got in. You know, she just got in years ago. And started working with us on the radio. Nice girl, But the whole time we were driving down from Ikoyi to Ikeja, she was, I've never seen her curse out that loud. She was saying, why are people driving like animals? What? The whole time, I wish I could bring out my camera and just record her. And at some point, she just said, man, I think I want to leave this country.
Yeah.
But then, why are we leaving?
Well,
what's the reason behind? Because now more than ever, we see a lot more people. Like I said earlier on, just as it's getting close to elections, we're seeing more people, say they want to leave. A friend of mine called me from the US yesterday, and he said, "Look, I was telling my family that I wanted to come to Nigeria for a few weeks, and they said, no, come now. Maybe after election."
Yeah.
What's it? What is it? What's fueling the jack buying? I'm sure everybody would have their reasons. Some people are going to school. Some people think that it's a better place to work, live, and raise children. I have a friend who says, I'll never raise my children in Nigeria. I'm taking them abroad. And I'm like, your children have to have that Nigerian flavor. I can't imagine my children not being brought up in Africa. They can be born there, but they have to be somewhat here. So there's certain things that our culture needs to inculcate in them that they cannot find anywhere else. Yes. So the big question today is, why are we all leaving Nigeria? Why? Who are the people leaving this country for? Who are you leaving the Nigeria for? If we all leave, who stays back to affect that change that we are all looking for while we run away to wherever is comfortable? Does it in any way help if you run away from your problems, like I asked earlier on?
But you agree that there's a problem people are running away from?
Yeah, people, but we have problems in Nigeria. Where on earth are there no problems? But maybe us more than others, we have more problems. So I'm asking, if we run away from Nigeria, which somewhat is a problem, who solves that problem? Who are we leaving the Nigeria for?
Marian, people don't feel safe. That's the thing. It's not really about the problem. If it's a problem that you feel you can solve, you want to stay and do something. There are a lot of patriotic Nigerians, a lot of very positive, even till now, who feel like we can stay and do it right. But at some point, even until recently, people started feeling unsafe. They feel like the only way to get away from the problem that they cannot solve. You know what they say about you surrender today to fight tomorrow. Some persons will be like, I will be over there, yeah, that's what you hear them say. Let me say that, for example, I want to leave the country to go and study the system of other countries. So when I come back, I will effect
So
this
you
change. I'm
because
just
you see,
saying.
Like I said, Nigeria
you-
has its own flavor.
Well,
You study law in
that
London.
flavor
You
doesn't
cannot
taste
practice
good.
that law that you've studied in
See,
London in
I'm
Nigeria.
a positivist. I believe in Nigeria. I love my country. I feel like there's freedom here than anywhere else. I mean, there's nothing like being in your own house.
I have a school
right?
of broadcasting I'd like to send you to in London. Would you love to go?
I would love to go.
So,
No, because I have
excuse
already.
me, but you
the
just
thing
said
is,
that
it's just
you
for
love
higher
Nigeria,
learning.
you wanna
I
stay.
have experienced the broadcasting system
Okay,
in
after
Nigeria.
studying, would you come back to Nigeria to impart?
Of course,
that knowledge?
yes.
Yeah,
I
sure.
will. I'm one of those
Yeah, sure.
people who, yeah, definitely, I would want to. For real. But you see, the thing is, when you say that people are leaving the country, people will say, Marianne, you know, you have left before. You can leave anytime. The way it is now, if anything just shake you little, you just dust your passport. Don't come at it. There was one time I saw a post on Twitter. The person was like, a rich man comes out and says, money is not enough happiness. Let me have the money first. Me too, I want to experience it. That's what Nigerians are feeling like right now. The flavor you are saying that every Nigerian should, try to make their children inculcate is it's not longer sweet.
Okay,
as
point
it
of
used to
correction.
be.
I never left. I only visited.
Well, you have. It's the same thing.
I
What's
went to
left,
school.
what's right.
I went to
Because,
school.
no, we want us to argue what's left and right now. Okay.
Well, anyway, join the conversation. The phone lines are open. We want to hear this jackpot situation. Why are we all living? And are we leaving, in the right way? Because we also have people who want to jackpot by all means. I remember a movie that I watched as a kid. And the guy in the movie kept saying, I will do anything for pay. Anything. And he had to go through, the rashest of channels to get what he wanted, and it didn't end up so great for him. And so there's a desperation attached to us wanting to leave. There are different categories of the jackpying, permit me to use that word loosely because I'm looking for a better way to get it across to you. So there are better ways of jackpying, or different ways or different categories of jackpying. There are people who have great jobs, who have great pay, but they don't feel, like you said, safe, so they jackpot.
Yeah.
There are also those who say, I graduated, I've done masters, I've remastered, and of course it has gone platinum, and I still don't have a job that's able to pay bills. So I'd rather take this out and brush this up. Maybe the grass is actually greener on the other side. And then there are those who just like anything that has abroad, even if it's Cotonou, abroad.
Let me go and have our saints and come back, so that I want to go now.
You don't go to Dubai and come back with, excuse me,
my name is Fisher.
Okay, join the conversation. As much as we need a better life for us and our kids and our families, running away to another country, how does this address our problems and the situation in Nigeria? Let's get your thoughts. Join the conversation. We are live on YouTube at Nigeria Info FM, on Facebook, Nigeria Info 99.3, and you can be part of the conversation on WhatsApp and join the conversation also on our phone line 0993 993 993, and of course you can call 081 465 7190. Hello, what's up, Lagos? We lost that call.
Hello.
Yes, what's the passcode, sir?
What's up, Lagos?
What's up? All right, cheers to life. Go ahead, brother.
Good morning.
Morning.
This is John calling.
All right, John.
Do you know why people are just going out like that?
Can you do me a favor? Turn off your radio so I can hear you clearly. Can you do that for me, please?
I'm sorry. Do you know why they are just running like that?
Why?
It's because if they do a little thing, we generate money for them now.
Really?
It's like somebody that is doing a cleaner. You know how much he will get when he comes back to here, or somebody that is picking apple in the farm. You know how much he will earn to when he comes back to Nigeria.
So is
me now.
Is it about the how much? Is it about the money that
now,
you go to
they
make
need the money
abroad?
now.
Yeah, we all
the
do.
Environment. Okay, like here now, all the old work that we do, you come back, you sleep in darkness. Bad road, everything. The stress is too much. Like me now, if not my husband, I could have left this place now. He don't want to leave. Me too. I want to enjoy those things.
Oh, Joy. I thought you were John. Oh, my bad. So
Joy.
You're saying that if your husband, if it's not for love, you would have left. If you were a single lady, you would have.
Yes, I will leave.
And do you ever? Sorry, Joy.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
All the people that is ruling you in this country, how many of them, their children stay here?
Good question.
How many of them? There is only the poor that will stay here, and they don't even keep those things okay for people to enjoy in this place, and they always fly to that place. Look, they just finish whatever they finish, and they run and go and sit down there. So who don't want to sit down there and enjoy if there is chance to go? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Joy, for calling. It's very interesting, the perspective that she's giving. She's saying it's about the money for her. It's about survival for her. If she were a spinster, she'd be gone. She wouldn't even look back. But I always ask in situations like this, do you consider, if the conditions that you're going to face there, because you see, it's not everything that you see on television that's the reality. So ask some of us, we don't go, what it is like there. Even though those of us who went on the,
So maybe you should tell us.
under the best circumstances. But there are people who live in those places. They don't have access to healthcare.
Yeah,
They
true.
do not have
True.
access to several other things that would make that life that they wanted be, good enough. So
See,
under what circumstances do you
see,
want to
the
jackpot?
thing is, people know what poison is, and they've decided to choose their poison.
Talking about poison, somebody here sent a message saying, Marianne, okay guys, my name is Mary-ANN, so it's Marianne, not Miriam. Anyway, the person says, even if not to go pack, okay, even not to go pack, feces for America, I go jackpot, go earn dollars, no time. And he also says, I think we're staying in Dubai.
How do you know?
So this one says today, okay, I don't think this message is for me, but I'm going to go ahead and read another one. This one says, if people were allowed to solve the problems in Nigeria here, they won't have to leave. But you are not even allowed to solve the issues here. So it's a bit dishonest saying Nigerians don't want to solve problems here to jackpot. I don't think anybody said that. We're just saying, if everybody leaves, because it's now very comely for everybody to want to leave. It's the most beautiful dangling fruit right now to say, do you want to go abroad? Do you want to travel to this? Do you want to go there? And nobody thinks twice. They just say yes. So, but when we all do leave, who stays back to build the Nigeria? I'm just asking. And of course, feel free to disagree with me. I'm looking forward to it. Join the conversation. Hello. We lost that. Hello.
What's up, Lego?
What's up? Cheers to life. Good
That's
morning,
the
my
energy
brother.
I signed up for.
Yeah. My name is Olukule Mentor, speaking from Ikeja.
Go ahead.
Are you there?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Can I tell you this? Those that are ruling us now, if not all, virtually all of them, schools abroad. So those that will rule us tomorrow, those that will rule our children tomorrow, they are in abroad now schooling. So why not me allow my children to join them there, to school together with them, and then to rule us later in life? So one of the reasons why I want to jackpot is that, okay, so that my children will have sound education, so that my children will mix with them over there, so they will come back to the country to come and rule them here. You get it? So one of the reasons anyways.
Interesting. Thank you for calling. So they will
Rule over other people's children. Okay.
very ambitious. That's all I'm going to say. Someone here says, hello ladies, good morning. You asked why we're running from Niger. Why we no go jackpot when we don't have light, but we supply Togo, Seme, and Ghana 24 hours of light. I do not know about Ghana's situation, but we don't have light. Even T.Y. Bello, who sang The Land is Green, she's a USA citizen. And why did she not stay here if the land is green? I will jackpot soon too. Dan P from Igondo sent us a message. Thank you so much, Dan P. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You sound very muffled. Can you speak up, please?
Okay, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Well, we can hear you.
Yeah, this is Mosgat from Sugar.
Okay, we need the password though. Oh, yeah.
What's up, Lego?
What's up? No, go ahead.
Yeah, so I think over the years, people have come to realize that it's not. People have been trying to push Nigeria, but more and more people are coming to realize that it's not just working. So and it's going to get
So
worse.
what do we do? Abandon ship? Is that even
Yeah,
the solution to the problem?
Those who stay should be those who have political ideas, because that's basically the issue. Political ideas, political ambitions. So if you don't have a political idea, political ambitions, I don't see any reason why you should stay.
Huh.
You understand? But
Wow.
if you are going to stay to solve the problem, then the basic thing there is the political problem. So you better have political ideas to stay to push. That'll make it. But if you don't have that, I don't see any. And it's not everybody that have political ideas or political ambitions. So if you don't have that, I don't see any other reason to stay. You just suffer yourself. But if you're suffering yourself for a dream, I think that suffering is worth it.
Thank you for calling, but I want to disagree slightly. We all can't have political ambitions. We all can't also be in government. Is it possible? Can we all be in government? I mean, does it mean that we as a people, we do not know the right or the office of the citizen of the Federal Republic? Do we have to wait till we run off for office to be able to effect a change? I'm wondering, are our hands so tied that we cannot make choices except we are running for office? I do not know if that's but somebody else should feel free to disagree with me on that matter. Hello?
What's up, lady?
What's up? All right, brother, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
The name is Moses, calling from Lekki.
All right, Moses, go ahead.
Now, me, I will look at this from another light. You even talked, what's it? You talked about something this morning. I want to look at it from another perspective. The truth is that Nigerians as a whole, we have one goal. And you know the goal? Nothing but money. Hello?
Are you serious? You think that
I
every
don't know if you
Nigerian
hear
is...
me.
Yeah, I can hear you. Are you saying we're all geared towards money?
Everybody have the mentality of money. Look at it. Number one, everybody wants... For example, I'm going from a different perspective. Look at a guy now. You want to marry a beautiful woman, a woman that you will like, you will cherish so much. But such women, you can't talk to them when your pocket is not green.
How do you two have on that too?
Let's look at it that way too. You want your children to see you and talk about you everywhere they go. My daddy, my daddy. You need cash. The truth is that why a man is working in this life is because of woman. No matter how much you paint man and woman. But me, I'm coming from a different perspective now. Many things people go and do in this life is just for the other person, or is how people will see them. That mentality, who do you want to grow? You want to grow yourself. We have selfish mentality in this part of the world, myself and my family alone. And the girl you are talking to has selfish motive because you never believe you can become something.
Okay.
If you are not something.
Okay. Well, thank you for your thoughts. But because we can't also just... Because of what you've experienced from one person, which is 0.00001% of the population, that is 200 plus million, you can't use that as a yardstick to measure every other person and say, oh, the average Nigerian is money conscious. People are money conscious.
Can we also mention the part where he said the women that you like, you don't have the money to take care of them? Why don't you go for the women that you can take care of?
Well, people have preferences.
I mean,
there are people who like
saying.
high class women.
Cut your
But what if I don't have that much money, but I like Marianne? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I'm saying if you have go to Marion and tell her that I like you, and then if Marion says, I don't think you can, you go, right? And then you go for someone else who will say yes.
Okay, guys, just in case you're joining us, it's 99.3 Nigeria Info Lagos, and the program is What's Up Lagos. We're asking, have you noticed that 1 out of every person you meet is trying to leave the country?
Yeah.
And I'm asking, what's really fueling it? Now, it's becoming more every single day, and I see your messages. There are so many of them. What's fueling it now more than ever? Is it the elections? What exactly is making us run away so fast? Again, if we all decide to run away, who stays? Changes? Who makes that change that we're all looking forward to happening or taking place in Nigeria? Is it the same people that you're accusing of corruption? Are you hoping that they will change overnight? I'm just wondering. But join the conversation. Why are you living? For school, for work, or for play?
Not for play.
All right, we have messages here. David from Festac says, what's up, Lagos? Nigerians don't want to build anything. They're not patient or ready to plan for the long term. There is no poverty in Nigeria. Nigerians don't want to solve problems and don't want to be disciplined or have the discipline for delayed gratification. The white people built their environment for 100 years and created safety nets. What did we build for the last 50 years with all the money that we made? I think you should ask yourself, where did the money go? All right. This one says, good morning. What's up, Lagos? My sister, this JACPA system is for me likely to be compulsory thing. Oh. Just imagine the NURTW chairman's child having a degree from abroad. How much more our political children? ASU is still on strike and our government doesn't care. Okay, I'm going to talk about this issue some other day. The fact that, ASU is still on strike. It's crazy.
You are listening.
We got to go. It's time for us to take a break. And right after that, we're going to be talking about energy solutions. And we have to look for alternatives because, this NEPA situation is not helping us out.